We are coming to you live from the Lutyens, Delhi, right in front of the power corridors of India. 90% of the elections are over. And in this battle for 2024, there are several Congress leaders who switched to the BJP and were fielded by the BJP. One of them is joining us live, Naveen Jindal, BJP candidate from Kurukshetra. Mr. Jindal, really appreciate your time. Kurukshetra has polled your state, which is Haryana, is seen as a bellwether state. Overall, how has the battle for Kurukshetra been and also of Haryana?
So it's looking good, and but you can never tell. So you can only tell when the results come out. But from whatever experience that I have, it's looking very good. And you're right. Last 40 years, what we've seen is whichever party has a majority in Haryana also forms the government at the center. So that might just be a coincidence, but that's been happening for last many decades.
All right, but just a few weeks before, the elections, you had a change in the chief minister in Haryana. In fact, the JJP and Congress say that it's a minority government there. Do you think this will impact this election, or do you think this will have more of an impact later when the assembly elections take place in Haryana?
I think it's stable, and whatever changes that the party, that BJP made in Haryana, I think all those also help. Like it tremendously helped me that Mr. Naib Saini was the member of parliament from Kurukshetra, and he becoming chief minister tremendously helped me. So it helped me to get more support from the people, because people are very happy with this change. He becoming the MP is now the chief minister. So that I think it worked out well. But finally, we'll see when the results come out.
Yes, you were fielded immediately within hours. Your name featured in that BJP list that came out as a candidate from Kurukshetra. But, looking back, do you actually look at this transition not at the right time, perhaps? Because the Congress is certainly on the rise in Haryana. Could you have waited a little more? And seen how the events would have panned out?
People in Haryana, people in my constituency, they were, I would say 90% of them, they were very happy that I made that change. And and I got tremendous support from everyone in the BJP, from their top leadership, from all the workers, from all the office bearers of BJP. So I got tremendous support. Yes, you're right. Congress has, now people actually, a lot of people are talking about Congress in Haryana, but in Kurukshetra, it was, people, I would say more than 50-60% of the Congress workers also, they were supporting me, because I have worked here, and Haryana is a small state, and people really value the person also, the credibility of the person. So since people know me here, we have very good relations with people. So I'm very fortunate that I got a lot of support from everyone.
All right. Well, just one more phase of this election to go. So a bit of an unfair question, but your assessment of India and Haryana on June 4th?
Okay, so Haryana, I see that, there'll be a overwhelming majority of BJP in Haryana, and also in the center. I'm no expert. I've just been mostly busy with my elections over here, so I can't really say, but it should be very good, because there's a lot of people who make a lot of noise, but ultimately, when people go down to vote, they do vote, and they do make very careful considerations and do the right thing. So I think BJP is going to have is going to come out with a thumping majority in its third term, and we're going to see Mr. Modi again as our Prime Minister.
All right, Mr. Jindal, thank you so much for speaking to NDTV.